After Sega made several disasters in a row, such as Shadow the Hedgehog and Sonic 06, consumers were losing interest in Sega's newest Sonics. Sure, they were selling, but they were bombing when it came to reviews. So Sega, in 2007, started coming up with the sequel to Sonic 06. What was it, you may ask? Sonic Unleashed. Sure, some stuff leaked in 07 by a guy who got fired by Sega, including that Sega wasn't really caring about Sonics anymore, which is true, and that there would be a Werehog. A year later, they announced trailers for this game, and you know what? They were good at fooling everyone. They just showed the daytime stages, which were pretty much like Sonic Rush on the DS. Not much skill required, but the graphics looked good on the PS3 and 360 versions, so it pretty much made everyone think that this game is actually going to be good. Boy, worry won. I actually pre-ordered this game when it first came out, and then I sold it a few months later. The last time I've played this game was in 08, but after playing this game again, now I know why I stopped playing it. It just flat out blows. This was the game that was supposed to help everyone start having faith in Sonic again. You know what? This game actually made me stop becoming a Sonic fan. I was no longer a Sonic fan because of this game. That's how bad this game was. So, on the back of the game, it talks about how you can do all sorts of stuff because of the daytime levels. The only problem is, most of the levels are nighttime levels. There's only like a few daytime levels, and to make them feel longer, they just throw redundant challenges right after each daytime level. So most of the game, you'll be playing the nighttime levels. And you know what? These are horrible. All you do is you press square and circle. So, let's dive into this garbage, shall we? And one more thing. This game also received a version on the PS3 and 360. And that version even has gotten different reviews. Maybe it's better, maybe it's not. Some rated that version higher, some rated it lower. So, maybe I'll get into that game another day. I know Family Video has it, so let's start the review. Whenever you load the game, a 6-minute FMV sequence plays. This is skippable, however, but I decided to show the whole thing for the sake of the review. The plot pretty much shows how the Werehog thing came across. Eggman was doing something to Sonic again. Sonic was trying to blow up Eggman. Eggman drained the power from the Chaos Emerald. Something, something, something. I really don't care. It's really a carbon copy of Sonic Adventure 1's plot, kinda, but more retarded. The production quality in these is high, and the quality is much better than of all the other FMVs in the game. Sadly, this is also where most of the budget went. Just to this. And I seriously think more of the budget should have gone to quality control, and not making intense 3D explosions with badass characters. This cutscene is badass, I'm going to admit it. Well, most of it is. So Eggman pretty much blows up the world, even though he was the same person who said that if they destroyed the city in Shadow, he would have nothing to take over. What an idiot for getting what he freaking said. And then, we see the worst part of the game, all in the opening CGI. Yes, my friends, this is where all the Green Eyes complainers started, when they started doing shit like this to Sonic. You just can't look at this any longer. Seriously. This is what the people at Sega thought was a good idea. Coming from the same developers who made 06 and Shadow. So when you actually start the game, we start to see cutscenes ripped straight out of a 360 version and stored in FMV format for your enjoyment when you're playing on the PS2 and the Wii. And then the whole thing is pretty much Werehog meeting this annoying character you don't give a shit about. And this is Chip. More annoying than Omochow and Big the Cat combined. Sega pretty much forgot about him for generations because he's really annoying. Imagine having Omochao pausing the game in the middle of the level, trying to say, "Hey, dumbass, here's how to jump, you piece of shit." That is pretty much Chip. Most of the hub world, which is back from 06 at Adventure 1, is pretty much you walking around in a 2D place, or selecting stuff, and pressing the X button to talk to random people, featuring long load times and annoying stuff. Then the graphics, or the obliged tutorials start. The first thing you'll notice is not only is Chip telling you dumb shit like how to jump, but the only good part right now is the graphics. These graphics are some of the best graphics I've ever seen for a PS2 game, and that's probably the only good part. Keep in mind, this is running on 12-year-old hardware from 2001. No, 1999. Yeah, this is running on 1999 hardware, and it's actually pretty impressive to look at. The only problem is, the load times are still long, and the save times are pretty long too. You will see a lot of "now saving, please don't remove the card or turn off the power" messages. And after you skip through a bunch of obligatory tutorials, such as how to jump, or how to get to the goal ring, or how to drift, you know, the kind for dumbasses who assume you don't know how to play the game, that is pretty much what this is. In other words, it's an insult to your intelligence and you can't skip it. You will hate this if your IQ is over 20. If your IQ is under 20, you'll like this. Now on to the actual stages. After so many stages, they ask you, continue playing? That's like a stupid question. Do you want to keep suffering? But what the heck. I gotta play this garbage anyway, so... After so many of the tutorials, they actually give you the levels. The levels, just like I said earlier, they look nice, but that's the only good part. The controls are kind of crappy. Unlike the other Sonics, this game pretty much assumes you want to run in a straight line. If you don't run in a straight line, the controls are kind of hard to use, because you won't move enough. In other words, the controls are kind of crappy. And by the way, you're going to say I'm sucking, but this is the first time I played this in years. Later on, I got much better, but that still doesn't change my opinion of the game. So anyways, the controls kind of suck. Other actions, such as jumping, barely work. Sometimes you'll be pressing X several times, wondering, why isn't the jump working, you piece of shit controller? I know it's not my controller, because for other games, it works perfectly. Pressing circle boosts you, so you can play it like Sonic Rush. Just hold down the circle, and you can boost to win. In other words, requiring not very much skill. While the daytime stages can be kinda fun, this part is incredibly boring. All you do is look around the town, using the D-pad to select what you want, press X, wait for it, press X to spam through other stuff, and pretty much do this until, well, you get to the level, or unlock something, or find out where you need to go next. It's better than in Adventure 1, because at least it doesn't take as long, but it's pretty annoying, considering that you can be a while, like 5 to 10 minutes, before a level just pressing X and watching a cutscene, if you want to see the cutscene and give a shit about the story. You can skip everything though. 5 to 10 minutes later, I'm in this stage. And you know what? That's pretty much all the stage is. Run in, run in, run in. Gotta go fast! Go fast! Go, 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 go! Yeah, whatever that theme goes. That's all you ever do. And that's pretty much it. Just like in Generations, the game's physics can sometimes defy logic. I boosted into that. I should go forward and not just go slow. After more boring hub world madness, we get to start our first Weird Hog level.
Whoa.
And you know what? Weird Hog levels are bad. Every single Weird Hog level involves several things. Slippery controls, you walking around f***ing slow, and generic enemies, which all you have to do to kill is press square and circle, just like Knuckles and Sonic Heroes. And that is every enemy. Just push those two buttons, and you'll kill every enemy in the game. It's like a bad fighting game. Except this is even more annoying because there are more Weird Hog stages than there are daytime levels. Because all the daytime levels are just one stage and two challenges which are forced and annoying. The camera happens to be just as bad as every other Sonic title. What makes it even more annoying is the fact that you can't even adjust it. So for example, if I'm trying to go the other way and I want to look the other way, I can't because the camera moves on its own. And sometimes there'll be too much in the corner of one part, and it's just flat out annoying. I don't know why, but it just is. The camera sucks, and so do the controls, which, like I said, are slippery. So, what the heck? One more thing I'd like to mention is that the graphics look worse in the Weird Hog levels because the plant textures are extremely low resi. They look like they could have come out of a Gold Source game. And half the sound effects sound like they're recorded on a Casio or a keyboard or a shitty tape recorder. Because they just sound f***ing compressed. Just listen. Just listen to that low file size. It sounds like it's compressed. Just seriously. Let's just skip these levels and go to the next daytime level. After about 20 minutes of cutscenes, pressing square and circle, and more, we get our first boss battle. And boy, does it underwhelm. Not only is it kind of easy, but it also is pretty much run sideways like in Space Harrier and just try to hit it. The 2D sections get really annoying to hit it, however, and you'll be kinda pissed. And all you'll be doing in the boss, like I said, is just jumping trying to hit it. It is pretty on rails, just like in Generations for the bosses. All in all, it's pretty disappointing. But then again, this whole game kinda is. After a lot more dumb hub worlds, we get more Force tutorials. Featuring Chip. With his annoying voice, just like Omo Chow. And you know what? These are still annoying. By far the most part of this game, which will also kinda make you mad, is this ice level. You're not supposed to touch any ice and have it break. So, if the controls tilt a little, and you accidentally touch it, you gotta hit retry. Wait 10 seconds for the PS2 to load the level, because as we all know, PS2 has long loading times. And then start again. I had to do this many times before getting it, because it's just plain annoying. It's like, how will you die this time? Will it be through a giant hitbox? Will it be just from touching it? Will it be from the controls bouncing back and you falling into the water? You'll never know. If you can get past that, then you also have to be slow to avoid the ice, or else you're And that is quite possibly one of the worst parts of this game. Everything will kill you in this level. I can't even know why they put this in it. I mean, this is just cheap. And I can't even play this anymore because it's just so annoying. If somebody's never played this game before, and you just touch in the hitbox, you're dead. This is just bad. In fact, I got one thing I'm going to do with this game. You know what? That's it! This piece of garbage, I'm not playing anymore! Quit game! Quit game! Load up the menu. Come on, load! Load! Okay, let's see what better games you got. We got Daytona USA, we got Chrono Trigger, we got Final Fantasy, we got Dudonpa. I'll play that game then, because that game's better than this piece of garbage. Load up! Yeah, load up! Hey, load faster! Yeah, it's loading. Load, 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 load! Come on! Load! Freaking load! Freaking load! Load, you piece of shit! Load, load! Finally! Start! 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 Yeah, I'm picking this blue one. This blue one's better than Sonic. Come on. Please wait. I don't want to wait. I want to play this game. Okay. This game's so much better than Sonic. 3, yeah. 2, 1, yeah. This game rocks. This game is so much better than Sonic. Piece of shit Unleashed. Yes, 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 yes. This game is better. Why buy Unleashed? Buy this game, it's so much better. Please. Final verdict? Don't buy this garbage. This game is a piece of shit. Just look. Look at it. Look at that weird hog. Look at him. Look at him. You don't want to look at that shit anymore, don't you? The game, the only good thing is the graphics and the music. Everything else about this game is just so wrong. Why make a weird hog? The gameplay sucks. Just don't even try playing this game unless you're on Wii now. This is the PS2 version, maybe the PS3 and 360 version might be better, but all in all, skip this garbage, don't buy it. This game deserves to belong in a dumpster, not in your game room. Don't play this game. Why if you're gonna play this game, you might as well just get some better game, you know. There's so many other better games you could be playing right now, and Generations ran on the same engine. Just to show you I'm not the only one who thinks Generations is bad, let me grab the magazine. This is a professional gaming magazine. Let's see what they think of Sonic Generations, just to show you guys that it's possible to have opinions. Rayman Origins, 8.5 out of 10. Saints Row the Third, 9 out of 10. Battlefield 3, 9.5 out of 10. Dun, 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 dun. Nope, sorry guys. Sonic only got a 6.75 out of 10. Rest in peace, Sonic. You're dead. And thanks for watching, and buy better games.